My name is Navaneeth. I am from Pirindavanna. I am the student of Asia Mercantile Maritime Academy. I am talking about the topic India's foreign trade March 2020-21. India's overall exports in April to March 2020-21 are estimated to be 493.19 billion US dollar. It exhibiting a positive growth of negative growth of 6.66% over the same period last year. And then the overall imports in April to March 2020-21, they are estimated to be 505.94 billion US dollar. It exhibiting a negative growth of 16.53% over the same period last year. Then the merchandise trade in exports, that including the re-export. The exports in March 2021, the 34.45 billion US dollar are compared to 21.49 billion US dollar in March 2020, and exhibiting a positive growth of 60%, 60.29% in rupee terms. The exports were rupees 2,50,756.40 crore in March 2021, and are compared to rupees 1,59,784.62 crore in March 2020. It registering a positive growth of 56.93%. And the commodity groups recorded the positive growth during March 2021. In March 2020 are other cereals, the 326.44%, and the oil mills, the 230.4%, and then iron ore 194.89%, and the jute MFG including floor covering 105.26%, and the electronic goods 91.98%, and the carpet 89.84%, and the gems and jewelry and 78.93%, and the engineering goods the 71.3%, and the cereal preparations and the miscellaneous, the processed items 67.67%. Then rice the 66.77%, and then also spices, cotton, pharmaceuticals, organic and products, and plastic and linoleum, handicrafts, and the handmade carpet, marine products, and then the petroleum products, and so many, and including processed minerals and RMG of all textiles, and the fruits and vegetables also there. And the commodities, the groups which recorded the negative growth during March 2021 and the March 2020 are oil seeds and cashew. There have been the negative oil seeds will be minus 6.45%, and the cashew minus 1.99%. And then the non-petroleum and the non-gems and the jewelry exports in March 2021. Then the US dollar 27.442 billion US dollar are compared to 16.95 billion US dollar. Then in March 2020, and registering a positive growth of 61.75%. And the non-petroleum and non-gems and the jewelry in April to March 2020-21, the 238.72 billion US dollar are compared to 236.17 billion US dollar for the corresponding period in 2019 to 20, which are increase of 1.08%. And also imports, the imports in March 2021 were 48.38 billion US dollar. Then in rupees, the 3,52,191.21 crore, which increased the 53.74%. in dollar terms and 50.52% in the rupee terms over the imports of 31.47 billion US dollar in March 2020. And the cumulative value of imports for the period to April to March 2021 were the 389.18 billion US dollar as against the 474.71 billion US dollar during the period April to March 2019-20, and it registered in negative growth of 18.02% in the dollar terms and the negative growth of 14.40% in rupee terms. And then the major commodities groups of import showing the negative growth of March 2021 over the corresponding month of last year. The silver, the minus 89.66%, and then the transport equipment minus 32.71%, and then project goods minus 32.58%, and then pulses minus 13.89%, and the fertilizers, crude and manufactured minus 5.61%, and then the crude oil and non-oil imports, and the trading services, the exports will be as per the latest press released by the Reserve Bank of India, the dated 15th April 2021. The exports in February 2021, 17.55 billion US dollar, then in rupees 1,27,651.28 crore. It is registering a negative growth of 1.02% in dollar terms, and vis the February 2020. And then the estimated value of services export for March 2021 is 17.75 billion US dollar. Then also the imports, as per the latest press released by Reserve Bank of India, in imports in February 2021 were 10.61 billion US dollar, and then it registered the negative growth of 4.10% in dollar terms. And in the estimated value of service imports for March 2021 is 10.84 billion US dollar. And then trade balance, the merchandise in the trade deficit for March 2021 are estimated at 13.93 billion US dollar. It against a deficit of 9.98 billion US dollar in March 2020, which is an increase of 13.62%. And also services, as per the Reserve Bank of India's press released, the trade balance in services for February 2021 is 6.93 billion US dollar, and the estimated trade balance in March 2021 is 6.91 billion US dollar. And then overall trade balance is taking merchandise and services together. The overall trade deficit for April to March 2020-21 estimated at 12.74 billion US dollar are compared to the deficit of 77.76 billion US dollar in April to March 2019-20. That's all my topic. Thank you.
Very good, Navaneeth.